What would you have? Would you have a Miroku MK11 or would you have a Browning Heritage? Made in the same factory, the same company. I've done a review of both of these guns. I'm now going to do a Miroku versus Browning. Welcome back to the shooting channel and welcome back to this fantastic MK11 Browning Heritage versus each other. Comment below, which one of these guns would you have? So I'm going to put them both down and I'm going to open them both up. They've both got, if you look at the cases, they've both got very similar flight line cases. The Miroku has got the Miroku with Japanese technology in the corner and the Browning have got the Browning logo in the corner there. They've both got the proper coded locks. And then if I open both of them up, and they are both the top of the range machine-made guns that you can get, and they're both hand-finished in the Miroku factory. So if I open the Miroku case first, it has the Miroku logo in the middle with Japanese technology, and then it has black velvet upholstery within the case. And then the Heritage, very similar thing, but brown velvet. Both of their goodies. So this is the Miroku goodie box. Again, they both come with 5 chokes. So 3 in the box, 2 in the gun. And again, the Browning, same sort of similar box, just got Browning written on it. And then I'm going to open both the guns. Now, they've both got grade 5/6 wood on it. The difference with the MK11, if I show you both of the stocks first, the MK11 on the stock has not got a Prince of Wales on it. They're both game guns. It's got a normal pistol grip on it. The Browning has got the Prince of Wales stock on it. They're both side plated. The Browning has the normal traditional hard Browning buck plate on it. The Miroku has the Inflex recoil pad on it. They both have the engraving, the initial ovals on the stock, and they are both grade 5, grade 6 wood on it. Where the difference is the MK11 has slightly deeper scroll engraving, which is here, and the Browning has a little bit more lighter. Now again, I personally think that is a personal preference. Do you prefer the MK11 engraving or do you prefer the Heritage engraving? They've both got drop points on. The triggers, the Browning has a gold trigger. The MK11 have a silver trigger. The pistol grips, again, depending what you both like. Again, what do you prefer? Comment below. What would you rather have? Would you rather have the MK11 with the look, or would you rather have the Browning Heritage? Price-wise, officially, the retail price, they're only about £400 or £500 apart. So price-wise, they're not actually that much different. Again, if you look on the open market, some are cheaper, some are more expensive, depending on where you go. But if I pull out the whole gun, and I put the guns together, that is both the guns. So if I just push the cases across here and I put the guns down side by side together. And we'll talk about the differences side by side. So again, if you look at the Miroku, we'll go through them from stock to barrel. If you look at the Miroku, it's got the Inflex recoil pad on it. If you look at the Browning, it's got the hard buck plate on it. If you go through, stock-wise, they look both the same. They're really nice, both of them. Pistol grip, Prince of Wales pistol grip on the Browning, normal pistol grip on the MK11. They've both got the 525 deep action. The MK11 has got a slightly shallow action, but only slightly if you measure it. Going up to the forends, the forend, this has got a little bit more of a traditional snarble forend on it. This has got a little bit more of a rounded forend on it. And then the barrels, both shiny barrels, multi-choke. They've both got a game rib. And they've both got the teardrops on each side of the action. So I'm going to be honest, I like them both. What would you rather have? Would you rather have an MK11? They both balance absolutely identical. Again, I like them both. I have to say, if you want to be slightly more traditionally English, potentially the Browning is probably more your cup of tea. If you want to be a little bit more modern, then the MK11 is more your cup of tea. Comb height, they are virtually identical guns in the comb. And again, if I mount the gun into the camera, you can see my eye there comes above. The only thing I will say that's slightly thicker, this here, the comb on the MK11 is slightly thicker here, rather than on the Browning, it's slightly thinner there. Same height, but slightly thinner. So there you have it. That is my MK11 versus Browning Heritage gun. What would you have? I'm going to be honest. If somebody told me which one would I have, it would be really, really hard to pick between the two, because they are both very, very good guns. And value for money, there is nothing else on the market that sits in this marketplace and price point that is actually nicer without going silly money right up. You can get two hand-finished guns for under £8,000. What would you have? Comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you think of the Browning Heritage or the Miroku MK11. Comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you think of these two guns. I hope you've enjoyed this programme. Please like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. Don't forget, please hit that subscribe button. It really helps us to give you content like this. And if you've got any information or you want any information, either comment below or email us at contactus@theshootingchannel.co.uk. I hope you've enjoyed this programme, and we'll see you on the next one.